Did you ask him that when Nimasa arrested
No,
him?
he hasn't controverted it. He
So
hasn't.
did
Then
he
I asked a question. When a stolen product or item is found in your residence or in your possession, are you not automatically part of the investigation process?
Yeah, but I think the question is, how do you know that something is stolen? Because from what he said, the vessel came with all the clearance that it should have. It came with the clearance from Nimasa. It came with the clearance from the Navy. It came with all the documents that it should have, and according to him, they had all of that document, but they weren't asked for it. So how were they to know that the content of that cargo was actually stolen?
The point is this. I said it. Those papers, the clearance that we're talking about, were supposed to have been gotten before the storage, not after. So on our part, that raised suspicion. So it is not within our powers to begin to check if the papers from the Navy was forged or not forged. That's exactly what we want the investigative arms of government to do. We have done our own job. We traced...
sorry to butt in here, because I'm trying to, because you're a lawyer, I'm trying to see how Nimasa would have done something fantastic, since you knew that the product was already stored in integrated oil tank farm.
Without clearance?
Without clearance. That would have been it. You would have just gone there, make the arrest, and say, first, you had no clearance to bring this product here. Second, this product is hijacked. And thirdly, you're a thief, and we just take them straight away to the court. So with that document from your office, it looks like it has given them some kind of bite and legitimacy, so to speak, that they did was right. Because for integrated oil, they kept on saying that they had a document from Nimasa giving them all the rights to accept that product from the said hijacker.
You know the society we live in. The mere fact that you brandish documents does not authenticate the documents.
Even from Nimasa?
No, I told you in respect of Nimasa, what we did at that point, the point we knew that this cargo was somewhere, we could have picked them up. But you see, like I said, it's a chain, and you see, we want to begin to situate these things. We want to know those who are really behind it. Because there are the small boys and the big boys. And you see, let's make these things clear. We can't have two sets of laws for Nigerians. The laws for the rich and the poor. So I don't know, of course I appreciate the disposition of Captain Iheanacho. He's fighting for his reputation. And over time, that's correct. But then we still have our job to do. I don't think anybody would have expected us to pat him on the back because he is this and that. But we see fundamentally what we're saying is that we're not passing judgment on him. We're not saying he's liable. No court has convicted him. What we're saying is that, look, come and tell us how these things got to your premises. And the thing that was seen in your premises was not supposed to be there because it didn't go through certain processes. Condition precedent. And you see, like I said, it had a historical perspective to it. It was the product of a hijacked international vessel. If you don't do what we're doing now, it sends wrong signals, wrong messages.
Yeah, we'll get the point. Nimasa is trying to do his job. Yeah. But the way Nimasa is going about doing that job, that's where some questions arise. That's where he seems to be latching on, saying,
how did we do the job?
Why would you clear a vessel? Why would there be documents from Navy, from Nimasa? Because those documents, if one goes to court because you have cleared this vessel, that to some extent, some argue that it invalidates any subsequent claim from Nimasa that this is a stolen product.
Are you sure those documents are genuine documents as we speak?
You're from Nimasa. You tell us. Will Nimasa give a fake document?
So would you have preferred a situation where at the point it got to us, we'll now say this is a fake document and we stop the investigation at that stage, rather than allowing it to get to the end for us to get all the people involved for the benefit of every one of us?
You know, Nigerians, for a moment, they will say, just the way they say the year of the dragon. In some places, they say it looks like the year of sting operations. First, it was Farouk Lawan's case about sting operation. Now we're getting to see that this one is almost like to catch them in the act. So we decided to give them, because Nigerians are concerned because they know that Nimasa is doing what it's doing for the people. But why would Nimasa, that the people have actually given their backing, give out a document when already it knows that that particular product that is hijacked is with this particular company? Can't we burst in on that and say, you're caught in the act without giving any document?
We had that option. We had the option of terminating the investigation at that point. But if we had done it, it would have alerted the hijackers and they would have taken off.
All right.
So what we wanted to do was we had said it severally, that we are not only looking for the small boys now, we're looking for the big men behind this very embarrassing situation.
So it's a cartel?
It's a cartel.
All right.
I just told you that the owner of MT Grace is on the run.
Nimasa, correct me if I'm wrong, had to play along. That's the way it came across, so that you don't scare some other persons, so that you'll be able to catch everybody else who is involved in this one. But how come the owner of the MT Grace is on the run? Did the person, he got a wind of what was going on?
Yes. Yes, you know, there are smart guys as well, you know. So we're tracking him, and we're also tracking other people who are in this line of business. But you see, it borders on security, so we don't want to come here and begin to disclose our strategies. In any case, let me emphasize this: we are not here on popularity contests. That's just the truth. You see, we felt it was necessary for us to come and disabuse the mind of the public. But that is not our primary concern. Because when you're doing security-related jobs, you don't go out to impress people. Oftentimes, they don't have the facts. There are certain things that are salient, underlying factors. But I want to tell you, it's all in our national interest. Because we're concerned about our image, and we want to boost trade. We want to boost commerce. We're talking about employing Nigerians. Every day, universities churn out graduates. So if you don't drive that sector, if you don't police it, if you don't create the enabling environment, then you will scare the international community.